Okay, let's carry back on with this nonsense then.
Yo, check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself, yo. I'm bringing a new attitude to our playthroughs. Do you like it?
It's saditude.
Yeah.
It's not latitude.
Oh, the saditude era. Come on now.
What is wrong with you?
It's your boys. It's Dave Ryan, Mark Robinson.
I'm not your boy.
Apologies for missing our Monday video. It's kind of been a bit hectic around here, and we completely forgot.
Well, it's more been hectic for you than it has
It
for
has
me.
been massively hectic for me.
Did I beat? I can't even remember where we got to last time.
Go to your link and see if he's got 3 badges.
I'm just gonna go and talk to him.
Or, you could do that. Yeah.
Well.
There we go, 3 badges.
Actually, of course, because I have cut, so I've obviously gone and...
Well, you had to use cut to get to the gym.
Yeah, but I was thinking where I was going next. Just, look, it's been a long day. I'm
feeling alright?
I'm having a moment, alright?
Okay.
I've had a few moments lately. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do quickly. I'm going to... Yeah, okay, cool. I know where we are time-wise now. Where are we going next?
Next, we are heading to Route 11.
Route 11! Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Route 11, which features, it's past the Diglett Tunnel.
No, because I can't do anything there, because I would need
a poke flute.
A poke flute, which I don't have.
So, I guess...
I know where I'm going. I'm going the other way.
Back to Australia?
Yes.
Oh, you've got to trade in your voucher. Didn't we get a voucher?
I need to get Flash. Where do I get Flash from again?
In the Diglett Cave, don't you?
No.
Do you know?
No. Where do I have Flash? God, it's been so long since we were last here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no, I think that's it. Use build contain Flash. Okay, I've got Flash. That's fine. Not a problem. Sweet. Now, one thing... actually, I did see bike voucher, yeah. One thing we need to sort out. Currently, we have...
Our lives.
Well... Oh.
I thought you were getting existential on me there.
No, I'm trying to keep this within the game. We're using this to distract the fact that...
You say that. Last week's playthrough has turned into a therapy session at certain points for us.
Look, I'll take any excuse. No, we have 2 Pokemon on our team that are not really of any use to us.
Who would they be now for those following at home?
They would be Joel and Gelbait.
Ah, yes. So we gotta go get ourselves some more Pokemates.
One of those is useless because they're useless, and the other one we should probably change just for, aesthetic reasons, if nothing else. Let's go get a bike. Get out of the way. Speed this whole shambles up. Bum bum. Can you remember how much the bikes are in this game?
It's like 1 million or something.
They are 1 million.
Yeah.
How do you like this dystopian future where animals are used into chicken fights and bikes cost?
That's like Brian said on the podcast, is like, that coming-of-age tale about a boy 10 years old shoved out into the wilderness and making animals fight each other to survive.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go right, which is going to take us to the rock tunnel.
Oh.
Yep. Do you know what's in the rock tunnel?
Are there Zubats there?
There are Zubats there.
Are there Geodudes?
I believe there are Geo lads there as well.
Some Geo lads.
Yeah. I guess that would be the plural way of saying it.
Huh.
Is there more than one Geodude? Yeah, there are Geo lads. Okay, speaking of which... I'll tell you what, it's quite weird coming back to this, because...
apparently it advises you around now to head back to Pewter City, because you're now able to cut the bush to get the old amber for to get an Aerodactyl.
Yeah, I can't do that for quite a while yet, so...
Oh yeah, you might as well just wait till you get fly.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, it's...
Rock Tunnel.
Well, I was going to say, like, it's quite weird coming back to playing this one, because I haven't touched this since we last played it. And that also goes for my playthrough of my game as well, which I'm going to have to come back to at some point, because I've only been playing the Alpha Sapphire remake.
How's that going for you?
And, I mean, first of all, When I say I've only been playing the Alpha Sapphire, mate, I literally mean I've only been playing the Alpha Sapphire.
You've missed meals.
I've
grown more detached from reality and society.
Well, I'm not going to complain about that. That kind of works to my favour as far as I'm concerned. I'm really, like, I know I keep saying that I'm in the well, but I get further and further each time to the point that I'm now...
My hope is just that you eventually start beating some of these games, and at least you can cut down the amount of Pokemon games you're playing at the same fucking time.
Yeah. Well, no, because the problem with the Alpha Sapphire game is, like, there isn't really an end game for me, because what I'm doing with that now is, like, I'm actually into the full-on competitive training part of it.
Yeah.
God.
I feel really bad for you, but I just don't know how to help.
I think rap is a continuous attack on this fucking game. So how was your week? Week and a half.
It's been fine. Like really busy because in the school I teach in, we've been involved in like a massive 1916 commemoration sort of ceremony, which you were helping me with the editing of. Big multimedia sort of...
I thought you were going to say because I helped to kind of conspire those events in the first place.
Yeah, indeed, yes. Yeah. Brits out and all that.
Yeah.
No, it was just really busy. Like, my head was down in it for a couple of weeks. Like, you saw me here. I was pretty much working on it every single day.
Yeah.
And then the weekend, like, because it happened on Friday, so the weekend I kind of just, we normally record these on, like, Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
And bank them for the week, but I was house sitting one town over for my grandparents, and two, I was just so fucking wiped. I just didn't want to do anything, which is why also we haven't yet done our part 2 of our Heavy Rain playthrough.
Has to be said, like, it speaks volumes how young and childish yet how old we are at the same time.
Why? Because we're complaining about how real world stuff is getting in the way of video games?
I was thinking more in the way that we're playing video games, yet when we can't, it's only because we're old men and too fucking tired to do it.
I thought I was also thinking a good example of why we're old men and kids at the same time is because we constructed the artifice of a website and a podcast so that we feel duty bound to play video games a lot.
Yeah,
like there are ways to read into that.
Reminds me, I can't remember if I told you, so I had a job interview today, and I can't remember if I told you the bit where they were saying, oh, so we saw on your CV that you're into your video games. Like, I had no intention to kind of bring that up, because it's for a fucking, like, customer service banking role.
Yeah.
But they were like, yeah, so tell me about your whole kind of video games thing then. I was like, well, I guess I was aiming on being a video games journalist, and I have this podcast and blog that I do with my friend, and my god, how fucking lame do I sound right now?
Did you actually say that? That would have been nice.
That last bit I kind of left out, but there is no real way to say I have.
But do you know what the funny thing is? Like,
Tell me what is the funny thing?
My previous enterprise at the Student Observer when I was in college has gotten me more credit, but it's not even what I was doing, because like who gives a fuck about student politics in the grand scheme of things?
Yeah, but
it's more that showing like industry and entrepreneurship on my part, and the ability to like delegate tasks, set myself like timelines and stuff like that. They like that, employers.
That still sounds cooler than Katrina. That still sounds cooler than.
Yeah, podcast with video games. We're like in the middle, like right at the time that we're recording this, Sony are in the middle of announcing the PlayStation VR on at the GDC.
Oh.
So further news as events warrant, because this is going to be 24 hours dated by tomorrow.
Yeah. But, do you know the thing I read about today as well?
What's that?
Cross-platform multiplayer experience between...
Starting with Rocket League.
What the fuck?
I know, it's finally happening.
I hope Emo hasn't actually gone and bought that PS4 now.
He probably will anyway.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Indeed.
That gives me more people to beat at Rocket League. Well, that would require me to turn my PS4 on and put my fucking 3DS down for 5 minutes.
So the specifications, if you'd like to hear, for PlayStation VR. It's an OLED screen.
I'll be perfectly honest. I could care less, but go on anyway.
I do, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
What else is this to talk about? Do you know what I mean? You're doing a bit of grind here to get us to rock time.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing the grind.
Screen size over your eyes is 5.7 inch. I'm not gonna. The resolution is 1920 by RGB by 1080, so it's 960 by RGB by 1080 per eye. It's got 360 degree tracking with 9 LEDs. Your field of view is about 100 degrees wide. The latency is less than 18 milliseconds, and it controls with either the DualShock 4 or the PS Move. By the sounds of it.
Who still owns the PS Move?
Oh, they're trying that again.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
And then they have a picture there of all the stuff that's going to be in the box. That's a lot of kit in one box.
So is this like...
I'm assuming any second now we're going to get the price, because it is coming out like in the next 6 months or so.
Is it still called the Project Morpheus? Is that still the name of the game?
It's going to be $399 on its own. Oof.
Why are you surprised by this?
Well,
isn't the fucking HTC one like $600-700?
Yeah, it is, but like this was the one where there was a lot of speculation that PlayStation would take the hit to get the early adopters and reduce it to maybe $300 and do like a reasonable bundle.
Well, that's just throwing your fucking theory right out the window.
Yeah, and it's out October as well. There you go. I wasn't getting it to begin with. Now I'm super not getting it.
Cool. I'm glad to hear, because I mean,
someone is going to send me this link when like 18 months from now both of us have it.
I have no interest in VR.
Don't say that.
No, I don't.
Neither do I.
I don't have any interest in VR. I have as much interest in VR.
Neither do I, but I also have no interest in looking like an idiot.
No, because I'm not saying that there is no interest in VR. I'm saying I have no interest in VR.
Yeah.
It's going to be a thing. There are going to be some people that will be invested in it, and that's great. And I can see
€399 as well.
Yeah, because no one knows how to fucking convert money.
And £349.
Yeah, $349. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
44,980 yen.
Alright, cool. Do you want to fucking tell me how much it'll be in like rupees?
Yeah, I'll get to it.
Yeah, cool.
4.
Cool. Oh, I was gonna say. No, yeah, there are like, Jesus, Bijou, look at the fucking lad on here.
Your boy.
Oh, yeah. But I can see there are advantages to VR in terms of like those kind of first-person horror experiences, even though they're all made out to be the fucking same at the moment. But I can see how they will be able to do some really interesting stuff with that. It seems like such a niche product. Is it just me?
Yeah, especially at such a prohibitive price point. Do you know what I mean? If it was, I'm not saying like dirt cheap, but if it was like, say, if it was 200, I could see a lot more people just taking a punt.
Maybe. Because like, what's the key thing?
Because the idea, like the thing is, it needs like the killer app that gives you shows you why you need to have it, and for me, I haven't seen that yet.
No, and
apart from 100-foot robot golf.
But here's the thing: like, what have people been complaining about for the Xbox One and the PS4?
Where do I start with the former?
Just a lack of games. You know,
more so the Xbox One, definitely.
Yeah, but like you look at, say, a lot of the original content that's been coming out for the PS4 are, well, I say low budget, but kind of smaller indie games, or just kind of like short games and stuff, like not your kind of big AAA titles. And after that, it's fucking like remakes and well, yeah, HD remakes. So like, they're struggling to get that kind of content going, and now they're gonna have VR be this thing they're gonna try and work with. It's stretching out a software issue that doesn't need to be an issue that they're making that doesn't need to be there. But you know, other people are doing the whole VR thing, and everyone got on board with the Oculus Rift, and so yeah, Sony are in a position where they can give it a punt. So I can't fault them for that, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
There's my 2 cents.
There's your 2 cents.
That I wasn't actually planning on making, but it came out anyway.